I am here to remind you that it is always best to avoid brushing your hair when it's wet. Totally off topic, but let's take a minute to appreciate these nails. I think these are my favorite nails that I've had in a long time because they look like velvet when the light hits them. Amazing. I'm obsessed with these nails. Okay. Why don't you want to brush your hair when it's wet? You don't want to brush your hair when it's wet because your hair cuticle has swelled, the hair shaft has swelled up. This makes it a lot weaker, and because of that, it is more prone to breakage. You shouldn't brush your hair wet, you shouldn't sleep in your hair wet, you definitely shouldn't put your hair up wet. All of those things put tension on the hair, and all of those things can cause damage to the hair even when it's dry, but it's way more likely to break hairs when it's wet. There are obviously certain circumstances where you might have to wash your hair and then brush it. If you really need to brush your hair, I suggest brushing it in the shower with conditioner in it. But sometimes the wet hair needs to be brushed. For example, if I wash a client's hair and then I'm going to cut their hair, I'm going to brush their hair wet with a detangling brush in a gentle manner because obviously I need their hair brushed out before I cut it and I'm not going to dry it first. But every time I do my own hair, I simply take it out of the towel, just like this, give it a shake. If you've conditioned well, it shouldn't be too tangly. If your hair is like a complete mat when you get out of the shower, then your hair is probably super dehydrated and needs to be conditioned a lot better than you're conditioning it currently because it shouldn't be that tangly if it's healthy. I take whatever leave-in conditioner I want to use and I just spray that through my hair. I always pick a leave-in conditioner that has detangling properties. Most of them do, but checking to make sure it does is going to make this process a lot easier. And then I literally just flip my head upside down and start to blow dry. I do not attempt to brush any of this out before I hit it with the blow dryer. Any tangles that are there, and there are, I can't run my fingers through it, like it is tangled. Any tangles there are fall out when you blow dry. I know every time I talk about this on one of my channels, people are like, my hair's too tangly, it would never work. First of all, have you tried it? Have you tried it? I know it might seem like it's not gonna work, but I do this on clients all the time. If I'm not gonna be cutting their hair, I just start going in with my blow dryer on their hair straight from the towel, and I swear, even on the tangliest hair, it comes out. Amazing too if you have daughters or sons with long hair that hate having their tangly hair brushed, just blow dry it. Blow dry it. No more fight because the tangles are gone once it's dry. But if you air dry, most of the tangles will fall out as you let your hair dry. I also don't brush my hair when I air dry it. I simply shake it really well, scrunch some air dry product in, and as it dries, those tangles will drop out on their own. And then I can give it a quick brush through once it's dry to make sure. So I'm just going to show you now blow drying my hair from this state. I have not put a brush in my hair since we've been talking. I'm just gonna flip my head upside down and blow dry. Obviously, if you wanted to round brush your hair, that would be brushing, but you wouldn't be putting the round brush in your hair until your hair is mostly dry from the rough dry anyways. So if I wanted to round brush my hair, I would flip my head upside down, I would blow dry it until it was about 80% dry or so. Give it a quick brush at that point with a detangling brush to make sure there was no tangles before I went in with my round brush. But today we are just gonna flip our head upside down and blow dry from wet to completely dry. There we go, all dried. One of the perks of not having thick hair is obviously that your hair dries really fast. I do love that. Less than 5 minutes in my hair from soaking wet is completely dry. So you'll see that while I was blow drying, I was moving my hair around with my hands, raking my fingers, kind of shuffling my hair. That just helps to get the air moving through the hair, get the hair away from the scalp. It's gonna help your hair dry faster, and it's gonna help give you as much volume as you can possibly get. So now I'm just gonna brush through it, and you'll notice, yes, I am brushing from top to bottom, not bottom to top. That's because I'm not detangling my hair. If I was detangling my hair, I would start at the bottom, but there really isn't tangles in my hair. So I can just brush through it to calm down any frizz. And literally, all those tangles that were in my hair before I started blow drying are gone. And you will also find that if you don't brush your hair, you will also get more volume because you've not stretched the hair strands out when they were wet. By blow drying them, you allowed them to fluff up and bounce and lift away from your scalp, creating a lot more lift. And you can see that by blow drying my hair that way, I didn't actually even put any volumizing product in my hair today. And obviously some of this volume will fall out. It won't stay quite as voluminous as this, but if I just let it air dry or if I brushed it before I dried it, I would not have this much volume to start, so it would be even flatter. I hope that helps. I hope that even if you think that it is impossible to blow dry your tangly hair without brushing it, that you give it a try, because it can really save a lot of your baby hairs from breaking and being damaged. Thank you so much for watching today. I'd love having you here. Please leave me a comment to let me know what you think of my video, or if there's any other videos that you would like. Let me know if you try this technique and how it works out for you, because even if it doesn't work out for you, I would love to help you troubleshoot what is going wrong. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos, and like and subscribe because it really helps me out here on my channel. Bye guys.